Going right along. Your next comic frequents the Boston comedy scene. She's actually done a documentary with Leonard Nimoy. If you don't know who that is, Leonard Nimoy, sorry. If you don't know who that is, he plays Spock in Star Trek. Awesome, right? So check it out. I want you to give a nice round of applause to Miss Tammy TwoTON.
Dudes, what's happening? Holy shit. It's a transaxle. It's a cross-trainer. My Uncle Bob. It's a tranny, it's a lesbian. It's a tranny, it's a lesbian. Maybe it's a tranny and a lesbian. Thank you. This economy's doing great. You guys are a little depressed by what's going on? The economy's going down below you? This ought to make you feel better. This shows you what kind of a loser I am. The economy's so bad and the money's so tight that I took the batteries out of my vibrator and put them in my Swifter wet jet. If I could find someone to put the two of them together, I'd be really fucking happy. I spent half as much time with the batteries in my wet jet as I do my vibrator, my house would fucking sparkle. So I am a lesbian, a lipstick lesbian. It's better than being a hair lip lesbian. Whenever I do that, the hair lip lesbians of America send me a really nasty. I am an out lesbian, out of the house. An hour ago I was in my living room, I was an in lesbian. Now I'm out. Soon I'll be driving home in my car. I'll be a traveling lesbian. I've been married for almost 20 years. My wife is not a lesbian. You want to talk to her? Because I'm getting nowhere. The one thing about my wife, though, is she's really, really, really horny. If I had sex like once in 6 months, I would be happy. But she doesn't care whether I'm even awake. Do you know what I'm talking about? So I wake up in the morning and I look over there and she's sleeping peacefully and soundly. A little bit of drool is coming out of the mouth. I can't fucking walk. I find a bruise on my hip, shaped like a fucking turkey leg. What the fuck is she doing to me? What the fuck is that taste in my mouth? So stop being a lesbian. Any of my people here tonight? Any transgender people here tonight? Fucked again. My people generally don't come out to clubs because they're always worried about being insulted and, you know, called freaks and weirdos and stuff like that by you straight people. But it's like, what the fuck? You guys got what? Rush Limbaugh, O.J. Simpson, and Dookie? That shit. I was going to talk about 3 things tonight: lesbians, pot, and boogers. You got big drinkers here tonight? Any pot smokers? You know I'll be hanging out with after the show. Because I'm from Massachusetts. Anybody from Massachusetts? Massachusetts. In Massachusetts, anything under an ounce is legal. So once I cross that border, I'm fucking awesome. And pot is a much better thing. People who smoke pot are much cooler than people who drink too much alcohol, right? People who drink alcohol for some fucking reason think they can drive a car. Where in the fuck do they get that idea? They get behind the wheel of a car, yeah, I can fucking drive good shit. They wrap their car around a tree, right? Smokers don't do that. pot smokers don't realize they know how to fucking drive. It's too fucking complicated. There's way too much involved. For example, there's no such thing as Mothers Against Bus Drivers, is there? There's not like once a year we don't put a little rolling paper on the antenna? It's way too fucking complicated. First of all, you have to remember where you put the fucking keys. It usually involves going through your house to the bedroom, right? And where do you have to cut through? The kitchen. And the temptation in the kitchen is just over fucking whelming. Then you make it to the bedroom, you get the keys, you gotta go back through the kitchen. Then you get to the freaking garage, right? There's probably got those automatic garage door openers, which is a marvel if you're stoned. Cool. And then you remember where the fuck it was you were going in the first place. And what's the worst thing that can happen? You're in a breakdown lane doing about 4 miles an hour, right? Looking for the Domino's pizza delivery guy because he knows where everybody lands. Boogers. Boogers. You guys like talking about boogers? People get offended when you bring up boogers. I want to be known as the booger comedian. Thank you. Nobody wants to talk about it, but I work with special needs kids. Yeah. And let me explain. The kids that I work with are very violent, very aggressive. It's really hard to explain. So when people ask me what I do, I just tell them I wrestle retarded kids for money. Thank you. You guys have been great. Thank you.